Pokeballs are one of the most essential items in the game. No trainer would get very far without them. Do you ever wish there was more options for Pokeballs? More variety? We certainly do, and that's why we came up with a few of our own. This is PokeFan Duo. Welcome to our 5 most wanted fan-made Pokeballs.
Number 1.
The Sunshine Ball is a Pokeball that you would use in harsh sunlight like during drought or sunny day. So you show up to a fight, you use sunny day, or have a Pokemon with the ability drought come out first. With this Pokeball, you have a higher chance to capture your target.
I'd like to see a specialty Pokeball shop come back like the one in Lumio City. Otherwise, this Pokeball would have a similar availability as other specialty balls from the second shop clerk in the Pokemon Center in Pokemart.
The Sunshine Ball has similar mechanics to the Dusk Ball that is already in the game. In sunny weather like sunny day, drought, or the rare overworld weather, the Sunshine Ball will have a 3 times catch rate. In the case of Desolate Land, Primal Groudon's ability, the catch rate is increased to 5 times. The Pokeball is extremely versatile. Any other time this ball is used, it has a basic catch rate like that of a regular Pokeball.
I originally conceived the idea for this Pokeball as a counterpart to the Dusk Ball, but I soon realized I wanted to do a specialty ball for each type of weather condition in the game. The more I thought about it and developed the idea, the more I liked it. I am a sucker for how the battle release animation of specialty balls always looks so pretty and fits the aesthetic of that Pokeball so well. I use Dusk Balls all the time for catching Pokemon because of the pretty purple release. The release of this Pokeball would look like a burst of golden sunshine. I am a Pokeball fanatic. I never find myself using Ultra Balls very often. I always have a bag full of Quick Balls and Dusk Balls. I would love to have a lot more fun Pokeballs like this in the game.
When I use my Sunshine Ball on a Pokemon, I would want it to be a water type so that they can't hurt my Pokemon while I'm trying to capture it, and I get the 5 times catch rate with Primal Groudon. But I also like to shiny hunt. I like my Pokemon to match the Pokeball as closely as possible. For example, I caught a shiny Rayquaza in an Ultra Ball because Rayquaza's shiny coloration is primarily black and yellow. Sure, the Ultra Ball isn't an exact match, but no other Pokeball was a better match. Ultimately, functionality is better than aesthetic in regards to potentially failing the shiny anyway.
Number 2.
This ball is like a counterpart to the Sunshine Ball, working best in the rain instead of the sun. It has a higher catch rate in the rain or in extreme rain. Bringing along a Pokemon with Rain Dance or Drizzle is perfect for this. It also works with the overworld weather condition.
This Pokeball would also be available at select Pokemon Centers or Pokemarts. It also might be fun to have a scientist or weather enthusiast give a few weather balls to the player character as a way to introduce the mechanic.
In the rain, this ball has a 3 times catch rate. This means you can bring a Rain Setter Pokemon, so something with Drizzle as an ability, or a Pokemon who can learn Rain Dance. While under the effect of Primordial Sea, which is Primal Kyogre's ability, this ball also has a 5 times catch rate.
This is the next Pokeball I thought of after deciding to make weather-themed Pokeballs. After showing them to Seth, he immediately thought of the abilities Kyogre and Groudon get in their primal forms. I loved the idea and knew instantly it'd make a fun and interesting hunting strategy. I don't remember what made me decide on the umbrella aesthetic for this Pokeball, but I'm super attached to it. This Pokeball would have a release animation similar to the net and lure balls, a big splash of water.
Like I said with the Sunshine Ball, I would want to capture a Pokemon while the Primordial Sea ability is in effect. I would want the highest chance of catching my target Pokemon, especially if it is a shiny. I like the idea of having weather-based Pokeballs. It brings viability back to using weather-conditioned Pokemon in the game when you aren't playing for competitive use.
Number 3.
This ball, the Blizzard Ball, works best when it's hailing. It works with the ability Snow Warning, the move Hail, or the overworld weather condition Snowstorm.
I'd like to see this Pokeball available in select locations like the others, but I think it'd be best to have it featured in a Pokemon outside of an ice cave or snowy mountain route, where it would benefit the player the most.
This Pokeball has a 3 times catch rate in Hail. If you bring along a Pokemon with Snow Warning or the move Hail, you can utilize this Pokeball's 3 times catch rate. Unfortunately, there is no extreme weather condition for Hail like there is for Drought and Drizzle, so this ball has a max catch rate of 3 times.
I might have gone overboard with the snowflakes and sparkles for the concept art on this one. In-game, it'd be more likely to only feature a few. Once I started adding snowflakes, I just kept going. For this Pokeball, I think a swirling, possibly sparkly snowstorm would look great. It'd complement ice types so well.
I'm betting any ice type would look amazing in this Pokeball. I stated it before, but I love pairing Pokemon with a Pokeball that matches. I've done this with Pokemon that do not at all match the type of Pokeball. For example, I caught a shiny Rockruff in a dive ball because of the similar shade of blue. I could see myself catching a winter deerling in a blizzard ball just because I like that aesthetic a lot.
Number 4.
This is the last of our weather conditions and weather-based Pokeballs. The Desert Ball functions best when the sandstorm weather condition is active, regardless of if you use it in the desert location or if you use the attack Sandstorm, as well as having a Pokemon with Sandstream as an ability.
Similar to the Blizzard Ball, I'd love to see this Pokeball available outside of the regional desert area. Sandstorm is a hard weather condition to deal with, and catching Pokemon in the desert can be tough. I think a Pokeball with these mechanics could remedy some of the frustration players feel when trying to acquire desert native Pokemon.
This ball is almost exactly the same as the Blizzard Ball mentioned earlier. This ball, however, only has a 3x catch rate in the Sandstorm weather condition. If you have a Pokemon with the ability Sandstream, the move Sandstorm, or if you're hunting in the desert, this Pokeball will have a 3x catch rate. Used outside of Sandstorm, this Pokeball has a regular catch rate, just like that of the Pokeball or the Premier Ball.
I think this Pokeball could really make hunting in the desert areas more fun. Conversely, it could also make a lot of Pokemon with the Sandstream ability better choices to hunt wild Pokemon. I imagine the release animation to look just like a raging sandstorm, and it'd look so good if the Pokemon it houses had the Sandstream ability. I chose brown for the color and took some inspiration from the Nest Ball for design. No matter what shade of brown I used, Seth just kept saying it looked like chocolate. I guess it's doomed to be more of a dessert ball than a desert ball.
I'm not one to want to go to the desert areas. I hate the sandstorm weather condition. It's annoying to me. But if this Pokeball was a thing, I would be more keen in going there or using Sandstorm or Sandstream to catch a Pokemon with this Pokeball. I would love to see a lot of ground types available in this Pokeball.
Number 5.
This Pokeball has a much more peculiar use in-game. It gives shiny Pokemon an increased catch rate. As we know, shinies are harder to find and you feel worse if you can't catch it. This ball would hopefully help you get that shiny.
This Pokeball would be a lot harder to get a hold of in-game. It would be a craftable Pokeball similar to the craftable Pokeballs from Johto. You would have to start with a blank slate, likely a Premier Ball, a regular Pokeball, or a new blank Pokeball specifically for crafting purposes, and combine it with blue shards. I have more ideas for Pokeballs craftable in a similar manner, but that's a topic for another day.
Like stated earlier, the shiny ball gives an increased chance at catching shiny Pokemon. This Pokeball increases the catch rate by 4 times. I haven't had a time where I've failed a shiny, but I know that if I was getting close or worried about failing one, I would want to use this Pokeball to get that clutch catch.
I've had the idea for this Pokeball ever since the first time I saw Shiny Voltorb. Seth loves shinies and I love specialty balls, so this idea was just a logical next step. I would love to see this Pokeball packed full of multicolored sparkles for the release animation of this Pokeball to match the shine of the Pokemon it's meant to capture.
I love this Pokeball. As a shiny hunter, I would use this Pokeball as much as possible. It's a cool looking Pokeball and it helps me not worry as much about catching shinies that have moves like Takedown or other recoil moves. I would definitely still give them a status condition, but adding a 4x chance at capturing a shiny is definitely worthwhile. I would definitely want a shiny Voltorb and a Pokeball colored the exact same way as the Voltorb. That's it for this round of 5 fan-made Pokeballs. Let us know if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Hit the thumbs up if you liked this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment down below to let us know what you think.